Hey everybody, Rifter here. Just going to be doing some medic gameplay here. You're just going to talk about some tips and tricks. I got my iced coffee, I got my hood up, and we're just going to have at it. So the first thing that I kind of want to talk about is the 3 layers that I think about when I'm playing medic. So first off, you got you have the person that you're healing, and then you have your enemy. So the person that you're healing, the person that you're healing is shooting, basically. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I see like other medics doing that like are just newer to the game or anything like that, most common thing that I see that's a mistake that I still do sometimes and that I've been doing a lot since I came back to the game is it's not so much fun, I guess, to just like heal someone and not really see what's going on, you know? You see right here, I'm not looking at what my ally is shooting at. I'm not looking at him burning all these people because the thing is like if something happens and he dies, I need to be able to leave immediately. So if he dies, I need to not be around that corner. I don't want them to see me because those extra half a second that provides me to get away can be the difference between me living and me dying. And as a medic, that's the most important thing, is that you stay alive at all times. So I'm constantly just trying to keep the medi beam as far away from him as possible and just keep as much distance between my enemy and me as possible. Right there, that was my mistake this game. That's actually the only time I'll die in this whole commentary, and that's because they were all funneling through that one point, and instead of continuing to back up and keep that distance, I ran forward a little bit just because of everything that was going on around me. That's just kind of my natural pattern of movement, and you'll kind of see that in this game as I get a lot of close calls over the next 5 minutes or so of this gameplay, but I'm able to escape from all of these situations just because of really good movement, just moving around back and forth a lot, and just maintaining those 3 layers that I just talked about of keeping my ally between me and my enemy. If you can do that and your ally is being healed and putting damage out to the enemy team, you're going to do a lot better than you would otherwise. Or if you're like really close to your ally also getting burned alongside him, if that makes sense. So enough about that. Next thing I kind of want to talk about is for all of just if you're ever playing medic and you're unsure of like who to heal, or you're kind of just losing or something like that. We didn't really have that problem in this game, but if you're ever having that issue and you're just kind of like you're dying a lot and not getting a lot done for you, check the scoreboard, check and see like, and you see it too. You'll watch your players because you still have visual on them because you have to see them at least a little bit to be able to heal them. You'll be able to tell which players are like performing very well and which ones are doing kind of or which ones are doing just, you know, great, like fantastic, like wow, that's a pyro right there, that's what I'm talking about. So in this gameplay, purple was my guy for that. So I'm sticking very close to purple at all times. I know that he's very aware. I know that he knows what's going on in this game, and that if I just kind of stick with him, that I'll probably be in a good place. Because at the very least, he'll be able to kind of keep people away from me or keep people off of me. Just like this heavy. If I had walked around that corner without my pyro, having already done that much damage, the heavy would have just mowed me down. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So he, even in death, provided me with that opportunity to escape and even get a cool kill with my crossbow. So the next thing is like that I want to hit on is knowing when to leave your allies. You saw that soldier a second ago, like after I kritzkrieged him, it was really tempting of me to just jump over the side there and charge with him into the enemy base. But I know that if I do that, all I have with me is a soldier, and that leaves me very vulnerable. There could be, it's a pub, there's 12 people on the other team. Who knows what he's jumping down into? He could be jumping down into mini sentries, onto a heavy medic combo, which is just going to eat us alive, you know, and our kritzkrieg was running out. So as tempting as it was to want to get more out of that kritzkrieg than we did, it's more important that I survive. And that's the main thing that I kind of want to convey to everyone in this gameplay, is that it's very important that as a medic you just stay alive as much as possible. Because even though you might have your couple really good top scoring players, you don't even necessarily want to put all your eggs in one basket and follow that player. You see, I left purple there. I was getting shot at by a demo man. That's just something that he's not aware of, but I am, because I have that third person sort of perspective. Those are the things, when you see your ally getting swarmed or you're getting jumped on, sometimes you just have to leave them. You saw me leave that heavy on the point, you saw me leave that soldier that jumped off the cliff, and if you ever see me get in really bad situations where I have that third person perspective, I'm going to look and I'm going to go, oh, we're going to die here, we're going to lose this, I'm out, I'm leaving. That can be a really fine balance because you don't just want to leave every single situation, but if you're getting shot at and you have 20 health, you're gonna want to get out of there. You want to save your Uber charge as much as possible, and the more people you're healing that have good Uber buffs or have good overcharge, overheal, the more of those players that you have, the better off your team is going to be. Even if your two top scoring players could be dead, but if you're still running around healing the rest of your team, it could be a completely like new player like that has 3 hours of soldier, but if he's going up against another soldier with decent skill in a hallway, but he has 300 health and a medic healing him versus the soldier that doesn't, and you're just playing really well, you're going to have a really good time. That soldier's going to beat that other soldier if he can just like kind of sort of aim and click a couple rockets. You see me leave here again. You see my soldier, he gets surrounded. There's a spy that sees me running at me. There's people coming out of the base. I won out of this. I'm out of the situation. I get a cool crossbow kill and we win the match. I hope that wasn't too much. I know I threw a lot at you guys, but those are just like all the things that I was thinking about in this game and that I kind of wanted to convey. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.